The appellant challenges the order passed by the National Green Tribunal Southern Zone. By the impugned order, the NGT has allowed the appeal filed by respondent number 5 and set aside proceeding dated 8 March 2019. By the said proceedings, respondent number 1 had granted ex post facto clearance purporting to invoke paragraph 4.3 of the notification issued in the year 2011 under the Environment Protection Act 1986. By the said clearance, the appellant was given clearance for the laying of pipeline for transfer of edible oil from the Chennai port to the storage terminal tank and for the establishment of the storage transit terminal of the appellant. The NGT has found that while the ex post facto clearance could be granted and that it would have prospective operation, however, the activity of putting up a storage tank transit terminal being contrary to the 2011 notification, the same was illegal. It was found to be illegal in turn on the ground that the storage terminal was not located in the Chennai port, in which case alone it would have been permissible under the permitted activities of Coastal Regulation Zone 2. The appellant is in the business of processing and refining edible oil. Towards the said business, the appellant imports edible oil. The edible oil is imported through the Chennai port. On 5 November 2014, in the public auction, the appellant purchased an existing storage facility. It was located at Old Door number 40 in the Ennore Expressway. The appellant thereafter, according to it, started the process to seek approvals for laying an underground pipeline of 4.5 kilometers to the said storage facility. On payment of rupees 50 lakhs, the Chennai Fishing Harbour Management Committee granted permission to lay the underground pipeline. The NHI granted permission to lay the underground pipeline on 3rd March 2015, allegedly based on inspection of the storage facility and on payment of charges including service tax. The Chennai Port Trust granted permission for laying the underground pipeline from the Chennai port to the storage facility. On 10 July 2015, purporting to act under paragraph 3 of the 2011 notification, the appellant made a proposal to the District Coastal Management Authority, Chennai. It would appear that the said body recommended the proposal. The third respondent is the Tamil Nadu State Coastal Zonal Management Authority. The NGT disposed of the said OA, noting that the storage facility was closed and that till the first respondent took a decision, no activity will be carried out. It would appear that respondent number 4 recommended the proposal for CRZ clearance subject to certain conditions. This was even after finding that there was no provision in the 2011 notification, but taking inspiration from the provisions of the 2006 notification. On 6 February 2018, the 2011 notification was amended by the insertion of paragraph 4.3. Based on the said amendment, the state authorities' recommendations were called for on 27 December 2018. The storage facility was inspected by the DCZMA, the Tamil Nadu State Pollution Control Board. It would appear intimated the third respondent that except for not obtaining prior clearance, there was no other violation. Accordingly, the state authority recommended the proposal. It is on this basis the first respondent granted post facto clearance by proceedings. The appellant obtained consent to operate from the Pollution Control Board. On 8 April 2019, the fifth respondent filed the appeal before the NGT, and the NGT has allowed application as already noticed. The appellant company is a sister concern of the appellant in the first appeal. It has also constructed a storage facility, being engaged in the business of edible oil for the purpose of storing the imported edible oil at a distance of nearly 600 meters from the location of the storage tank of the appellant in the first appeal. It has also drawn a pipeline from the storage tank to the facility it has put up for storing edible oil for transmission to its factory. We must mention here that the idea was to import edible oil, unload it at Chennai port, take the edible oil by a pipeline to the storage facility, and from there transmit the same by tanker lorries to their factories wherein the manufacturing activities were being carried out. The issues arising in both the appeals are common, and hence we discuss the issues with reference to the first appeal. The salient features of the order passed by the first respondent: 1. The site falls in CRZ 2. 2. 5 number of storage tanks have been installed. 3. Permissions has been obtained from the Chennai Port Trust, NHAI, and the Harbour Management Committee. 4. The project will reduce traffic to the Chennai Port Trust. And 5. As per CRZ notification, storage of non-hazardous cargo such as edible oil can be established only in notified ports.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.